Will Smith can really pack him into movie theaters, especially when it comes to the 4th of July, and he's about to do it again this year. His latest film, Hancock, the Academy Award winner, or nominee, excuse me, plays a superhero. I'm going to give you the award.
No, give me that.
It gives you a superhero with super problems.
Make him send me one.
And it's impossible for him to get any love from the public because his bad boy behavior is seen everywhere. Even take a look on YouTube.
Those are children.
Get the camera on my face. Hancock!
I don't even remember that.
Will Smith, good morning. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, man.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Oh, yeah.
A superhero who breaks the mold, got a little attitude, maybe an axe to grind or two.
Oh, yeah.
How did he come up?
You know, it was, I got the script maybe 6 years ago, and it was like, I just love the concept. All my life, I've loved superhero movies, but, you know, how they always take them to this alternate world, you know, and I was like, I want it right here in this world today. You know, so just to be able to create a superhero.
You don't spend a lot of time in the movie talking about how he got his powers.
Right, right.
Why is that?
You know, it just felt like there's a genre element of it that we were really just trying to get rid of. You know, it's like things like a supervillain and things like the origin of the superhero. We wanted to throw all of that out and really dig into the character.
But what happens is, on occasion, he seems to do more harm than good. So
Yeah.
is he a superhero or is he a menace to society?
You know, he's a bit of a drinker, Matt. He's a bit of, you know, and you know, he often he'll fly drunk.
Yeah.
You know,
He
and,
swears.
Yeah, you know. So it's like he's Hancock is hilarious. You know, it's sort of the idea we were looking at. What is modern day? What is that picture of the super athlete or the picture of that person with all of the potential? You know, God, if they would just get it together.
He just can't pull his life together. Is there more pressure on you than another actor opening a movie on 4th of July? Because in reality, you're competing with yourself and your past performance.
Well, affectionately, we call that weekend Big Willie weekend.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a weekend that has been very successful for me, and you know, I'm going to ride her till she bucks me.
And she shows no signs of doing that. Let me read you something from an article. Smith's four most recent movies, Pursuit of Happiness, Hitch, Shark Tale, iRobot, have grossed more than $300 million each worldwide, vaulting him into a category usually reserved for white guys named Tom. Because Smith has mastered the delicate art of appearing artless. Few moviegoers realize that his is one of Hollywood's most meticulously planned and executed careers. Is it meticulously planned and executed?
My mom said that, didn't she?
But is it choreographed to that extent?
You know, it's choreographed is a rough word. It's not choreographed as much as I study the patterns of the universe. I watch things how they happen because they happen the same way over and over again.
Do you have a 5-year plan? Do you plot it out in advance?
Yeah, definitely plot it out in advance. But I would say, as far as hitting the mark for exactly where I'm aiming, that's kind of rare. You know, there's a flow of the universe that I've grown to know just how to go with it.
And I love what you say. You know, a lot of people talk about talent, and they say, look, you are multi-talented, and that's why you're a superstar. You differentiate, though, between talent and hard work.
Absolutely.
I've never really viewed myself as particularly talented. I view myself as, you know, slightly above average in talent. Where I excel is ridiculous, sickening work ethic. You know, while the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working. While the other guy's making love, well, I mean, I'm making love, too, but I'm working really hard at it.
I'm working really hard at it.
So when the phone rings and you have an alarm goes off, says Denzel Washington right now is hooking up, you got to go at it right now, right?
You know, for me, man, it's like the separation of talent and skill is one of the greatest misunderstood concepts for people who are trying to excel, who have dreams, that want to do things. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft. And, you know, for me, I feel like I have a relationship with the audience. They agree that they're going to go in droves, and I agree that every time they go, it's going to be better than the last time. So I think that's part of the relationship, and I'm going to hold up my part as long as they keep holding up theirs.
Let me get you on the record on politics here, okay?
No.
Yeah, please. You basically come out and said, look, what I have to do to help Barack Obama win, I'll do. You know, you can call on me. Has he called on you? And are you supporting Barack Obama because you would have supported anybody the Democrats put forward, or that you just think he's the man?
You know, I just came back from Moscow, Berlin, London, and Paris. And it's the first, I've been there quite a few times in the past 5 to 10 years. And it just hasn't been a good thing to be American. And this is the first time since Barack has gotten the nomination that it was a good thing. You know,
do you think people can't get behind America led by John McCain?
You know, there's certain ideas that I believe Barack stands for that are fundamental, that the forefathers of this country wrote down on paper that we're all supposed to pay attention to, and we're not supposed to ignore it and do what we want to do because we have different ideas. And I believe just at his core, that those ideas they come out of his pores, and I'm excited to support him.
And so the question everybody gets right now, if he calls you and wants you to be his vice president, you will?
And, you know, I mean, I love this country, and I'll do what I have to do, you know. So if I have to run, you know, America really has an ear fetish. So I think I definitely have the ears for it. Barack and I, we could do it.
Last thing, Willow, your 7-year-old daughter is one of the stars of Kit Kittredge in American Girl, happens to open against you on July 4th.
Yes.
Is it true that you told her, sweetheart, I will stomp you?
You know, I mean... Yes. I said, Daddy loves you, baby, but I got to stomp you at the box office.
Because otherwise this horse is going to buck me on July 4th. Will Smith, good to see you.
Pleasure, man, as
the movie
always.
is called Hancock, and it opens the 2nd of July. And Will's co-star Charlize Theron is here tomorrow. Hancock opens, as I mentioned, July 2nd.